When Steel talks, everybody listens.
So there's a lot to you, and I know that your involvement with the Steelpan started when you were like about 14, the Harlem Boys Club.
Yeah, Harlem Boys Club. This
Dr.
guy,
Conrad Moshe,
Trinidad,
right?
That's right. He came
he
to
started
be
the Steel Band, and you were part of that experience.
He started the Steel Band in Harlem there, and I was part of that. And plus, I played with the Steel Band from Harlem, which was managed by a guy named Cecil Monica. His nickname was Hamby.
Okay.
And it's where the Harlem Steel Band really started. The guys from Harlem was there. It was a guy named Lawrence McCarthy. His nickname was Pops. Andrew Primus was a player named Yankee Boy who was fantastic. He was probably the best I've ever seen with my two eyes, and until I saw Patsy Haynes. I got to meet Patsy Haynes from Casablanca in the old days when they said he was the first one to be picked on the Tasco side that went to play for the Queen.
Right.
So I've always heard about him, and when I actually saw him play, oh yeah, he just sat his pan up on a table and he played Di Stefano, the Brazilian tune, and I was like, I never heard anything like this in my entire life. I'm looking at a steel drum, but it's sounding like a piano.
Which is what a lot of people compare the steel drum to. It's like
when you hear the right people play it, it sounds like a piano.
Yes, definitely.
You hear the wrong people play it, it sounds like an oil drum.
Oh my God!
And to me, that's the difference with the pan. You know, some people are sweet. My man Robert Greenwich that's sweet hands. You know, I love Bootsy Sharp. Love him to death. Don't misunderstand me. Love him, love him, love him. But Robert just got a touch. That's just, for my kind of music, it just fits.
Understand.
But there's a bunch of other players that's really good on the pan. You know, Earl Brooks is good. A lot of guys.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of respect for, especially the arrangers, Jit Samaru. A lot of respect for these kind of people. They got a lot of music in them. You know, Swift from Renegades. You know, Pelham from Exodus. You know, you got great musicians. You know, and it's just when they click. And to me, you know, although my band is Desperados, I don't understand why people in the steel band movement can't just appreciate good music. I don't care who plays it. You know, my favorite band in Trinidad is Desperados, so I want them to win. But when I go and hear Phase 2 play something good, I'm like, whoa.
It's an appreciation of music.
For music.
That's the bottom line.
When I hear
Regardless of
Renegades,
who plays it.
and I'm saying to myself, wow. And I go hear Exodus, and I'm saying to myself, boy,
it's like,
my boys got to run for their money this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, I love it, because competition and greatness just makes you better. You know, and all these guys has got something to say, so, you know, I love pan. I don't care who win. I mean, my band is Desperados, but I don't care who win. I just made the best band win.
Yeah, at that night, at that moment.
And that's how you got to step up to the plate. You know, and that's what music is about. I be around a lot of people who are supposed to be great, and you put them together, it don't work out. And other
chemistry
people,
in there and everything else.
You see, it's chemistry. It's all that involved and the vibe of how you play in music.
So, you know, you go down to Trinidad, not necessarily on an annual basis, but you've been down there quite a while. I presume whenever your schedule allows you. The panorama, you're always in the thick of things. You're up on the hill, you know, you're down in the pan yards, wherever the great music takes you. And you're not afraid. I mean, okay, so your parents are from Trinidad, okay, but you're also in an international forum. You are an internationally renowned musician, and you're not afraid of the steel pan. You're not afraid to feature it on your albums. You're not afraid to even make it a topic, as in case of when you're speaking of Rudolph and his passing, and also Remember Lord Kitchener, and I think that was on Trippin'. Right. You're not afraid of that at all, and you're not afraid of the sense of, okay, people might think this is an island thing. You're comfortably enough in the genre and the internationality of the instrument of itself to put it out there for the world. What do you have to say to other musicians who record, include the pan, and it's kind of in the background, or you don't even really know that, you know, they kind of hide it, or we have pan on the album, but...
Well, you know, I think it's the nature of the instrument. And a lot of people, they like the sound of the steel pan, but they don't know where to use it or how or where to put it. Steel pan to me is an instrument just like a guitar, a bass, a keyboard, a drum. And I use it sometimes as part of the rhythm section. Maybe it should be hidden in this part because it's just a part of the whole. So it should be just even as much as everybody else's. And then there's times you want to feature it. But I just think most people doesn't have a good understanding of the instrument or the range of that instrument because there's so many things that it could do. Rudolph Charles made a triple set for recording. This triple set has only ever been, it never was heard nowhere else but on my records. It's always on my albums because Rudolph made it for the studio. Nobody bangs it. It's just unbelievable sound. And it has the range of a tenor, but the depth of a cello or a guitar pad. You know, it's like or baritone
and
voice.
You still have it?
Yeah, we use it all the time. And people want to know, man, how you get that big sound? Well, it's that baritone playing. It's the triple playing. And it has a range of the tenor, but so you can get everything you want.
Out of it, yeah.
You know, it's like a vocal quartet singing together. You hear the bass, you hear the baritone, you hear the second tenor, you hear the tenor. You know, so it fits real cool. And we use that triple, we use the double second, and we use a tenor. And the sound sometimes it sounds like, oh man, you got a band on there. No, we got Robert on there.
Hey.
You know, he's playing the triples, he's playing the doubles, he's playing the tenor. So it's it's a section we have, and that's what we use. So unless you get an understanding of the instrument, I don't know. One of the things that really makes me angry is that I shouldn't say angry, but I don't understand when I hear a record coming from Trinidad and Tobago, and it features a pan, and somebody is playing a synthesizer pan.
Yeah.
I just can't figure out, like.
And that's commonplace. It's a synthesizer.
Why, how, or
it's mind-boggling.
I don't
In the line of
understand.
Steelpan, you have someone with a synth.
No, I can see you playing, you're using a synthesizer for your beats, but a pan?
And a synthesized
you
pan,
in Trinidad?
and you have
Tobago, and you got to use
thousands
of pan players, of course.
And you're using a synthesized
Of
pan.
course. or if you do hear a pan, you wonder, who recorded this? What,
Go figure.
Did anybody think before they put this down on the tape, or did anybody listen?
I think what we've heard a lot of people say on that topic in the past is that there's sometimes tokenism, that sometimes the artists themselves really don't care for the pan, but it's like from the land of Trinidad, so they will, we should put the pan on it. And that's the wrong reason some people think to approach it from. You have to start from respect.
I can understand all that, but still, I mean, if you don't know, learn it. It's not no big deal.
Why do they have to learn it if they're in Trinidad and Tobago?
You better learn it, because this is the way you're gonna have to deal with it anywhere in the world you go. This is the point. See, too many times I hear the statement, well, we do it like this in Trinidad. Well, cool. You're not cutting a coconut. You understand? You're talking about music that's universal. No matter where you go in the world, A is A, B is B.
The scale remains the same.
That's how you can be a musician and go over here and sit in with a group and go over there any part of the world if you're a musician, because the music don't change. So I don't understand how these people could even get to that point. When you're hearing something, you're doing something, and you say to yourself, I'm in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm in the land of Steelpan and Calypso. Well, I want to at least hear it. You could do your synthesizer, but when the pan solo come, if it's a pan solo, let me hear the pan. I listen to all these records where these Californians are making specifically now for pan, for Panorama. This is my pan song, and I'm listening, and I ain't hear a real pan yet. Maybe out of 10, you might find one.